Oh, look, we're back with another match, guys. Today we're back with another crypto video. I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, today I just wanted to bring you guys kind of an update, the latest and greatest, kind of with Pulsechain and its state, ladies and gentlemen, and as well a nice little topic to delve into why Pulsechain is powerful and why is it better than Ethereum and Bitcoin. Getting out of the way quickly. One of the reasons being is, of course, the fact that it's in cycle 1, it's under 1 year old. There's just more upside for Pulsechain to grab. There's more potential. If you think about Ethereum, if you think about Bitcoin, guys, they've already been mainstream. Bitcoin is actually mostly owned by whales that could be malicious any time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you guys should look into it. Actually, a lot of governments who you'd think are against, crypto and stuff like that, they're already making moves, ladies and gentlemen, with Citibank. You can see they're already making their own blockchain. And at the same time, they're buying up Bitcoin. Because if they want to manipulate, and that's the thing with Bitcoin, it's very susceptible to market manipulation. You see a lot of people get liquidated when they're doing leveraging and stuff like that. So keep in mind, it's a dangerous place in Bitcoin. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin, but don't leverage on crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. And second of all, obviously with Ethereum, we got Pulsechain, the younger brother that can do everything Ethereum can, but better, cheaper, faster block times, bigger blocks, like more transactions per block. We're talking, okay, and much more. We're gonna get to it, okay. So before we get into that, you want to watch the whole video, of course. You want to sit back, relax, okay. There's gonna be a flow to this video, but there's no script because I'm just trying to chill with you guys. I've had a nice day. I hope you guys had a nice day too. Gym is my therapy session. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I hope you guys are doing well. And yeah, running on 5 grams of creatine, ooh, makes you feel good. I'm ready for this episode, guys. But without further ado, thank you to all my members, the DeFi Insiders, the people who have access to the members-only videos. Have a look at my portfolio that's outside of Pulsechain, ladies and gentlemen. I've been making videos literally about tokens that are in Ethereum that are 5 million, 1 million, 10 million market cap. But hey, in a few days, things went up. Okay. So, they're winning. If you remember, please comment below. Let people know. Okay. And again, obviously, it is a way to support me. So I really been appreciate you guys' support. Either way, if you're not deciding to be a member, just comment. I'm already happy, honestly, guys. Literally, your comments make me, grateful for having an audience like you guys watching me. And I'm always willing to learn more so I can share the knowledge with you guys, because I believe in shared knowledge is equal to knowledge squared. So yeah, it's a win-win for everyone, really. So we're going to start off with a small little meme, which we're going to get into the context why your Richard Heart coins were decorrelated. And then no, I said they were decor related. Okay. So yeah, pretty good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get to it. For example, so the source of that is obviously Richard Heart tweeted decorrelated and then hashtag Ethereum. So obviously because today and yesterday Bitcoin and a lot of those blue caps, if you'd call them, went down, but PulseX and the Richard Heart tokens didn't really have an effect for that. And we're going to get to the reason why, which also is the reason about the whole title of the video, what makes Pulsechain very powerful. And it's only, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, it's 2 to 3 to 4 things, right? Depending on what counts as a point, really. And I think this is really huge, and this is why I can even go to 5 to 6 points, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I could have put this in a PowerPoint, but you know what? That's probably for another day where I'm more prepared to kind of make this a shorter video that's more bite-sized, that can be shared around to very new beginners in Pulsechain that need that 1 to 2 minute pitch on, yo, you should come into Pulsechain. Not only as an investor, you can also come here as a developer. You can come here as a person who's new to crypto and you'd like to learn a lot. How can you learn a lot? It's by doing a lot of transactions, playing around with LPs. So you want to be on a network that's super cheap, that's literally less than a penny at cost to make a transaction, to add an LP, there's a lot of things, to even deploy a contract. It probably is very, 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 very cheap. So yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful in here, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone is welcome. Everyone's winning here. Okay, Richard Heart ecosystem, ATROPA ecosystem, everyone is winning. We want to see everyone reward our ecosystem. Okay, so that's the origination of the tweet. That's the context. And then I'm going to show you guys a few tweets that I highlighted. I'm going to follow Katie. So all Richard Heart assets all just became decorrelated to Bitcoin and Ethereum for the first time in this cycle. If you're bullish, if you aren't bullish, now is the time to get bullish. Let's go. Let's LFG basically. And it shows an Excel sheet about how Bitcoin, kind of went down, and along with a few things, but Pulse and Pulse X and obviously Hex, and I guess a little bit of eHex as well. Well, actually, and eHex did not go down. Okay. Oh, actually, you can see these other pairs. So you can see, for example, eHex with Bitcoin did go down. This is kind of a matrix, and then obviously, a few other things. But anyways, it does give you the point that, which we will get in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, spoilers. It's Hart's law. Okay, it's what you bond your token with. This is why Richard Hart actually advocated for people to, remove the LP from Hex to Hex to Ethereum, and he advocated people to bond Hex to USDC, so that now you're decorrelating it from Ethereum and Bitcoin, because obviously you're decorrelating it from Bitcoin by proxy through Ethereum, because obviously Ethereum reflects, there's a correlation, probably I'm going to assume like of like I think it's what called correlation of coefficient of 0.5, I'd say positive 0.5, and yeah, so that's the whole point. And we're going to get to an actual definition of what is Hart's law, but it is to do with bonding, what you bond it with. So for example, the ATROPA ecosystem, ATROPA goes up, most likely everything else that's bonded to it will have a similar effect. It will go up with it in tandem, ladies and gentlemen. It's as simple as that. This is why we love Pulsechain, and how it's decentralized, and how it literally talks about this, Hart's law, because that's Richard Hart, guys. The word Hart came from Richard Hart. Okay, this is why honestly I'm more actually inclined to be more bullish on PHEX than EHEX, but at the same time I'm still bullish on EHEX as well. But I still think there's other opportunities better. So if you're looking at what options do you have, don't look at EHEX. I would honestly put PHEX higher than that, just the reason because it's a newer chart. It doesn't have that bad history of it going 99%, minus 99, or minus 98%. Okay, that's just my opinion, so I might not be correct. Moving on, the second reason obviously is, look at this, $60.34 to make a swap on Ethereum, compared to literally 3 pennies, and actually it's way cheaper than that to make a swap on a Pulsechain. And you got another chart here. Okay, now obviously this is kind of contradicting to what I just said, where, oh, look at this, Pulsechain is repeating history of Ethereum, but at the same time I'm saying that it's going to decorrelate. So obviously this is kind of more about the history, right? We're not saying that it's going to correlate to current Ethereum, but this is more about, okay, history repeats itself. Usually history repeats itself, or usually history rhymes. So if you really think about it, Pulsechain is the new Ethereum. That's the kind of the point of this post, and it is a very bullish post, because that's a pretty this is pretty close to this phase of Ethereum. So what I mean, if you're watching this video right now, you're winning. You're truly winning, because Pulsechain is such a great place to be in. It's full of opportunities, ladies and gentlemen. It's full of opportunities. Okay, I've literally spoken with a handful of my viewers on a one-on-one, and they're asking me about things that are in Pulsechain, and I'm still surprised by the amount of people who are reaching out to me who still don't know everything about Richard Hart ecosystem, ATROPA ecosystem, like for example PWBTC, ATROPA, TSFI, Teddy Bear being the biggest meme coin, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I think it's going to be the top 10 meme coins easy of 2025. Okay, I was speaking with another guy telling me that this, reminds him of Shiba Inu. And I've said that before. Shiba Inu went to what, ladies and gentlemen? I believe it went to like 40 billion market cap. 40 billion market cap, ladies and gentlemen. And people are still asking today if they are late to buying ATROPA, to buying PDAI, to buying Teddy Bear. Okay, so yeah, wake up, ladies and gentlemen. wake up. Not financial advice, please. But I'm just saying, you know, does it really matter? Oh, if I didn't invest at, you know, 10 million market cap teddy bear, now it's at 30. What does that mean when teddy bear could, I'm not going to say will, because, you know, not financial advice. What does that mean? That difference of 10 to 30 million, what does that mean when teddy bear goes to 10 to 20 billion market cap? Okay. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Okay. And then here, another tweet. This is more about, you know, SEC case. I might make a whole video that kind of, you know, lays out all the information about SEC and stuff like that. But there's, you know, this is a small fact. If you guys didn't know, Richard Heart is being sued by the SEC. I do feel that this is targeted. Okay. You know, it's kind of unfair, but nonetheless, it is happening. And I truly believe that Richard Heart will win. Okay. Just like how Elon won. So here, Elon won. Elon beat the SEC with the same law firm Richard Heart hired. And like Elon, Richard Heart will also beat the SEC as well. And they know it. And honestly, I can see that in Richard Heart. Highly confident when he makes videos. He knows what to not say. So he doesn't, you know, give buy signals. He actually almost fudds a few things like PWBTC just because, you know, he wants to not be the reason why people said, oh, you know, you talked about this, it pumped. Actually, the past couple of times when he talked about PWBT, it literally went down. And tell you what, that's fine with me because it's the wrong people who are holding it. If that's what it takes for people who are listening to Richard Heart's 1 hour video, they only listen to the first 10 minutes talking about, oh, how, you know, they don't own the keys. It's kind of, you know what I mean? And they sold. Then you know what? We were better off without them. They're better off to sell at $100 or $90 PWBTC before it goes to 1,000 plus, before it goes to 5,000, before it goes to 10,000. We don't need those people. Let them go. Because they didn't even watch the full 1 hour Richard Heart. Okay, so keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, go follow Richard Heart, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, go follow him. He's the source. He's the source, honestly. So yeah, and then obviously just a video here, real quick, or a tweet. Fading the Pulsechain ecosystem might be the biggest mistake you can make this bull run, and that is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, remember, bull run is probably estimated to be around April. You know, that's around the time it hits that certain block number. I don't know what that block number is that will, you know, activate the next Bitcoin halving. That's where obviously the hash rate, not hash rate, the hash rewards, I guess, is cut. The mining rewards is cut in half, right? That's kind of how things are designed. Every 4 years, it halves the rewards of mining, making everything more scarce and increasing demand. And with the increase of demand, well, decrease in supply, which therefore will increase in demand. Now miners will have to buy even more to make more money. You know what I mean? So it's going to be even more high competition with the miners. You know, obviously making Bitcoin mining, I can't be asked to do that because it requires actual GPU power. It requires electricity, constant electricity, and the waste energy, which is heat. Yeah, I can't be asked. I'm not in a state to run that. I'm gonna let other people play that. I'm here happy on Pulsechain proof of stake. So actually, I can become a validator. It just costs you around $1,000 something because you need a minimum amount of tokens. That's how validators work. You don't need computing power. You need actual token share, right? That's how it works being a validator. And I believe there's around 52,000 validators. We can show you guys in the, where would it be, in the validators. Yeah, 52,540, and it's been actually around that number for such a long time. But honestly, somehow if I saved up a couple $1,000s, I would definitely make a video. And this is the APR for it, 9.56, which is not that much. Okay, this is at least it's APR, it's not APY, at least, right? But it contributes a lot to the ecosystem. That's how decentralization works, right? There's no trust variable. It's trustless. Therefore, we don't have to worry about security. Blockchain is such a great ecosystem that solves so many issues that we have in this world. Like, even goes down to voting. Like elections, super secure. Imagine now we build a system for voting that has an NFT per person issued, and then the blockchain deals with the rest. No room for corruption, because obviously the owner gets to amend their NFT, yes or no. This is my variable of my vote, yes or no. You send it back to the, you stake it, for example, to the smart contract. That's how you say, for example, yep, I submit my vote. That's it. You cannot change. If it's written in code, it's immutable. Anyways, it excites me, guys. Okay, crypto is one of my favorite. Like, this is my second full time. Like, you know what I mean? I just, every single day I read more articles. I read books about crypto and stuff like that. And it's super exciting, guys. It's super exciting. So going back to it, okay, I just wanted to mention again about Hart's Law. This is what makes Pulsechain by the way, just one of the pillars that makes, it's not even, because technically Hart's Law does apply to everything else. It's just how liquidity, the laws of liquidity physics works, right? But this takes a huge play here in Pulsechain because people like ATROPA ecosystem are smart. The ATROPA 414 dev, the whole point of the ATROPA ecosystem is to help the PDAI to go to $1. So what Pulsechain has is narratives, motives, and obviously the huge upside. And obviously all this stemmed from the freemium of the ERC. Let's clone them to be PRC20s. Now we have a chance to be on a ride of a token going all this way up to $1, which obviously some people are saying, how is it going to peg when it reaches $1? It's more complicated. There's going to have to be a MakerDAO like call or something that turns into a stable. But until then, we need to have PDAI become thick liquidity, and ATROPA is doing just that. ATROPA ecosystem, yeah. So there you have it. We got benevolent wallets, benevolent people. I mean, building an ecosystem on top, and a ready great investment, which is PDAI, not financial advice. So, with Pulsechain, we want to see every single token win. There's no, no, we hate you over there on Pulsechain. No. We want everyone to win on Pulsechain. You know what I mean? I've made a video on almost every single project in the top 50 or top 40. Leave comments down below what videos I haven't made of, because they're all bullish. They are all bullish. Obviously, some of them, gets my priority of investment than others, but I still want them all to win. So yeah. Anyways, moving on. What is Hart's Law? Let us read it. Coined by Hex and Pulsechain cryptocurrency creator Richard Hart's Law says that cryptocurrencies will rise and fall along one another as a result of liquidity pairing. Having observed that WBTC, ETH, and Hex move in unison based on the liquidity of their Uniswap pairs, Richard Hart suggested that LP providers in the Hex community remove their liquidity from ETH /Hex pair and move it to the Hex /USDC pair, resulting in Hex prices becoming decorrelated from the price movements of Ethereum and BTC. Take for example, and you read it. I'm gonna hopefully remember to leave these articles in the description so that you guys read it, take your own time, read it fully and understand it. And then the next thing, ladies and gentlemen, that I think also, which is what makes everything kind of powerful. Okay, now that I realize that this doesn't really have to do with the success of things, but the wave theory is a huge factor with Pulsechain and ATROPA ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I think you've kind of heard it from a few people mention Hart's Law and the wave theory, and I believe this is the wave theory that they were talking about, just how everything moves in waves. If you look at the chart, ladies and gentlemen, okay, if something goes up, that's the motive move, and then you got the correction move. So a lot of those times when you look at those charts, you can understand it here. Hey, is this going to be a great time for me to invest, even though it just went up? Okay, and then you got the correction. This is where it actually finds its true value until the next leg up. And at the same time, within those legs, you can see that they break down into like these sorts of, waves. It is literally waves. So I'm going to show you guys a picture here. And the impulse wave, and then you got the corrective wave, and then there's, and so on and so forth. Elliott wave, claims that it's roughly 5 waves in total, and that's all in the impulse move, which usually is the bullish. And they got the corrective move. This can be as short as it could be, or it could be even lower. And now you can read the whole article that mentions, how laws can be. So for example, wave 2 can never retrace more than 100% of wave 1. So this is like, the psychology behind it, mass psychology from the wave formation. The waves represented in Elliott wave theory form as a result of psychological factors influencing investors and traders. This is so sick, because I know human psychology applies to those charts. You might not believe it because they're just numbers, but no, there is, sentiments play a huge factor. This is why stuff like Fibonacci retracement even works. Fibonacci is a literal natural sequence of numbers, okay? And it works using Fibonacci retracement. You can find the golden zone where you need to buy. You can find the next leg up, those zones where you need to take your profit 1, profit 2, profit 3. It works because human psychology is related to crypto charts, because at the end of the day, what makes up the volumes is humans. Okay, this is why sometimes you've seen videos where people say, "Oh, I've had my fish in an aquarium. If it goes to the left side, it's gonna buy this token. If it goes to the right side, it's gonna buy that token." And that fish ends up making the person money, is because what are we compared to humans, or what is the fish compared to us? We're both natural beings. So actually, matter of fact, that's why it was, it's something crazy to explain, but that's literally the fact behind it, is that, using a natural effect works on us, which also works on predicting, charts and numbers that you think is numbers, but there's literally human psychology behind it. It's crazy. And I just realized I am waffling right now. Okay. But you should look that up. There's a video where a guy literally got a fish in his aquarium, where it made trades for him, where the fish, he comes up with this, okay, should I buy or sell this? And if the fish goes to the left side, it buys. And if the fish goes to the right side of the aquarium, it sells. And then the average day, or at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, whatever, how long he did, it was positive, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Because that's a natural being, truly natural movements, naturally random decisions. But if you get me, for me to decide just from looking at a chart, without using the functions, and you can see the MACD, RSI and stuff, if you just got me from trying to use my educational, just looking at the chart, I'm more likely to be false than that fish, because that fish is truly naturally random. But me, now I'm trying to think a certain way. I'm trying to think logically. But sometimes that fails when you compare it to nature. Human psychology. You know what I mean? You can't help it. Anyways, I'm really blabbing on. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Are you enjoying the video? I'm not sure. But this third thing, ladies and gentlemen, that makes Pulsechain network absolutely bullish is obviously the arbitrage bots that are running around. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what makes Hart's Law even more powerful. The arbitrage bots, ladies and gentlemen, that are running around, which we don't know who runs them. It could be multiple people who have tens and if not thousands of bots every single where. And obviously those arbitrage bots are taking advantage of, for example, it does a quick, either using flash loans or just using its own money, buys from somewhere, sells it from the other, and makes that slight difference. And now, where is that most opportunity comes from is from the same tokens, but just from multiple pairings. This is why the rewarder ecosystem that Sunny made is bullish, because there was always going to be volume. And those rewarder ecosystems have a tax, transaction tax. So those bots that are trying to do their arbitrage opportunities that are making money, at the same time they're paying a tax to make that transaction. So everyone's winning. And this is how actually PTGC is mainly bullish, because of the multiple pairings that it has. And obviously those pairings that it has is tied with another token that could be bullish. And obviously that token goes up, PTG is going to be exposed to that. And as well at the same time, more liquidity pairings is equal to more arbitrage bots activity on there. It's simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. It's crazy powerful, the opportunities. So many different things are happening in Pulsechain. that a lot of you guys might not know because you guys are new either to Pulsechain or you just don't know about it yet. And this is the point of my videos. I know this video is kind of taking a little too long and it's kind of more like a live stream or something, absolutely unscripted. But yeah, crypto arbitrage bots, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is crazy stuff. And obviously the final point, or actually no, before the final point, is our community, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have one of the best communities in any crypto network. Okay, the fact that some of us are ex Ethereum, some of us are ex BSC. I still go into BSC, but it used to be my favorite. Now Pulsechain is my favorite. I still trade in Ethereum every single day. I know it's the land of whales, but I know Pulsechain is the underdog. I know Pulsechain will invite those Ethereum whales over here. And Richard Hart was very smart by anticipating that, by giving away the free airdrops to everyone. If you're a whale holding a token in Ethereum, you're most likely a whale holding that same token in Pulsechain because you got airdropped that token. The airdrop, the biggest crypto airdrop hit in history. In crypto history. Yeah. And obviously, the ecosystem that we have, 216 projects so far, and obviously way more. That's it. Like, it's the technologies that we have. Liquid loans. You got Fetch Oracle, SparkSwap being a top 2 DEX that I made a video on. You got the obviously INC incentive with version 1 liquidity pools video on that very soon. You got PulseX, which is my next point, the best top 1 native DEX of Pulsechain. And now the reason being why I say that, ladies and gentlemen, is because PulseX, how it works is obviously it has its own token, and that token itself is deflationary. Every time you do a transaction in PulseX version, in PulseX, using their liquidity, it burns itself a little bit, and so far it has burnt almost 0.5% of its supply, and we are not even 1 year yet. Okay, and a lot of people might say that's not that much, but hey, it's deflationary. That's a fact. And that's beautiful. It's not even a year and it's 0.5%, guys. That's actually pretty good. Deflation is better than inflationary. So that's one. And the second point, ladies and gentlemen, is that the whole Pulsechain ecosystem is deflationary. Because every time you do a transaction and you pay a transaction fee, guess what happens? And let me show you. Where did I put that actually? Ooh. Yes, there we go. There we go. Pulsechain supply burnt so far. We're burning, actually not so far. We're burning a rate of 13.03 billion pulse per year. Just in the last 24 hours, we've burnt 24.76 million pulse, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely crazy. And by the way, if you did want to know how much is this that is burnt, look, it's equivalent to 35 million worth of dollars of PulseX, guys. Absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's the final point of this video, is that the native DEX is deflationary, and at the same time Pulsechain is designed to be deflationary itself. The token, the native gas token, ladies and gentlemen, is beautiful. It is beautiful being in Pulsechain. Refreshing. It's actually refreshing. What a great time to be back in crypto. Because I took a year and a half off crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Since like drip, since baked beans, I took a year and a half off. Because life got busy and stuff like that. And it was bear market, beginning of bear market. We've been in the bear market for 2 years, or almost a year and a half, 2 years. And I'm back with Pulsechain videos. Great time to be back. I'm building up my portfolio. Guys, I want this bull run to be the bull run that gives me financial freedom. And if you guys want to come along with me on that ride, thank you very much. These are my videos. I'm being fully transparent with you guys. This is all the information I actually, there's nothing I'm hiding from you guys, other than, for example, the members only videos that I make and the tokens I'm getting relayed from other whales. Aside from that, all my Pulsechain knowledge, I'm dumping it on you guys through those videos. Okay? I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I'm going to end the video there because I know it's way too long. honestly, I know I'm gonna get a few comments. Some of you guys saying, yeah, you went on many tangents. And yeah. But it's still feedback, so I still want to hear you. Did you really like that long form video, or did you hate my tangents? Did you learn a few things? This is the latest and greatest, ladies and gentlemen. Go follow Richard Hart. Go follow my Twitter. I want to reach 500 followers. Can I do that? Can you help me? And do that, and join my Telegram link description. Guys, I'm almost very sleepy. I'm gonna go catch myself some sleep. And yeah, I hope you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in another video. Bye bye.